I'm a public transit bus operator in Sacramento, California. And listen, man, there is no secret that bus operators, as well as passengers, have all had some issues on the bus and trains, public transit in general, with kids and teenagers.
What's your problem? Go sit down. You're in our space.
A lot of them are excellent, they have great attitudes, and it is a pleasure to transport them and make sure that they get to where they need to go, which is typically school and then back home or to extracurricular activities, and even some of the teenagers that also have jobs after school. However, some of them just don't know how to act.
He ain't lying.
Hey, yo, people be getting on at the school hours, right? And people be like, always saying stuff to me, like, why are these school kids on the bus? Why did it? Yo, listen, I tell everybody from like 3 to 5, 3 to 6, these are the school kid buses. They want every bus gonna be late, it's gonna be packed, all that. So like, people be complaining to me, why all these school kids, why you picking all these school kids? Listen, from 3 to 6, they school kid hours, like, they gonna be on all the buses. Every joint gonna be packed, and ain't gonna be nowhere to sit. They're gonna be jumping around, they're gonna be talking crazy, they're gonna be doing all that. There's nothing I can do about it. 3 to 6, they on these joints. Telling everybody, they on them.
Bus driver do from Philly is absolutely correct. Those are the prime times, but also in the morning time as well, like anywhere from, I don't know, 6:30 in the morning until about 9 a.m. Those are prime time for the kids to be on the bus, especially the middle schoolers and the high schoolers. There's a ton of them that ride the city buses also, and the trains. A lot of them use public transportation. Here in Sacramento, California, if you're in elementary school, middle school, or high school, you can ride for free. Unfortunately, we have adults who will try and pass as high school students, say, oh, hey, I'm a student, I get to ride free too, and they're like 23 years old. It's like, you're not a kid, you're an adult. Just pay the bus fare. Let's check out a couple of comments left on this video that Bus Driver Do posted. SEPTA should have a bus for the school kids at these times because the behavior and the words that comes out their mouths, no respect for the older people on the buses. That's true, they don't care about anybody. They don't care what you have to say. If you try and say something, they will tell you that you're not allowed to say anything to them, even if you're the bus driver. This person says, I quit my job at Center City Jefferson for that reason alone. Them kids are different. The bus driver life said facts 100. That was me on Instagram.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
You are 100% right. The kids are going to do whatever they want to do. This is everywhere. Laughing emoji. It's crazy. And yeah, that's how it is everywhere. I mean, the kids do not care. In times past, when I've operated the bus and I'm pulling up to a school, there'll be like 30 to 40, maybe even 50 high schoolers standing at the bus stop about to board my bus. And I can have people in the front door waiting to exit the bus. They will not let the people exit the bus first. They will rush through the door and almost trample the people that are trying to get off the bus, and they literally do not care. They don't even think about it. They don't even be like, oh, sorry, oh, my bad. Ooh, we shouldn't have done that. They're just like, okay, moving on. One thing that some bus operators and even passengers have expressed concerning a lot of times the teenagers, middle school and high school, one of the issues is when the ones that cause problems do cause problems, a lot of times there's no disciplinary action. They just completely get away with it. Nobody loses their bus riding privileges. It's like they can just do whatever they want to do and they're right back on the bus the next day in a lot of situations. And that's really unfortunate.
I'm always gonna let kids ride. They might not got their school pass, right? But they might just walk past and not say nothing. All right, even with the schoolgirls, they do the same thing. Yo, you ain't gonna ask the bus driver for a ride. Like, you ain't gonna ask. Y'all don't say hi. Y'all don't say please. Y'all don't say thanks. And I was explaining to this one young boy, and he get on like, yo, all aggressive. Yo, bro, calm your aggression down, son. But I be trying to explain to them, listen, man, especially the ones in high school. Yo, y'all be 18 soon. Y'all about to be grown soon. The real world really don't work like that. Like that entitlement and all that. It don't work like that. But I be trying to get them a perspective of where it's though, that entitlement, it might could go, yeah, you could get away with it on the bus. You get away with your family, people that love you. But y'all really about to enter the real world where the real world don't care. Like, they really don't care. So I'm trying to prepare their minds for that. Because, yeah, I'm going to look out. Like, your family, people going to look out. But the real world, y'all entitlement issues and all that, real world really not going to care.
And again, shout out to Bus Driver Do in Philly. He drives for SEPTA. I agree with him. Of course, you don't want to leave kids stranded, even if they're teenagers that are like 16, 17, close to being an adult, which is 18 and up. But still, you don't want to leave them stranded. You don't want to put them in a dangerous situation. You don't want them to not be able to get a bus ride to and from school. The issue is sometimes they are the ones creating the unsafe situations, and not all of them. Again, I'm not talking about all. I'm just talking about the few, the select few that cause the problems. I mean, we have situations where they're smoking on the bus, fighting, beating up adults, jumping adults. I've had that happen on my bus before, where a group of high schoolers, fresh out of school for the afternoon, beat up a lady on the bus. The police had to be called. The bus was delayed for like a whole hour. The police officers had to get reports from the victim. Some of the students who beat the person up tried to run away, but they were still caught. And I think in that situation, there actually was some justice served, because I don't remember seeing any of those kids on my bus after that day. That adult didn't even do anything to harm the students. They did nothing to them. It was a misunderstanding, miscommunication. The students got emotional and just started beating up the adult. It was crazy. September 1st, 2023. This is a still from the security camera on the Breeze bus showing 3 teenage girls attacking a North County Transit District bus driver following an altercation on the bus. San Diego teens attack their elders. Victims include bus driver, a woman watching, and defenseless homeless. In the last couple of months, over a dozen San Diego County teenagers reportedly partook in the harassment and assaults of much older people. New Jersey transit driver arrested after shooting teens who attacked him outside bus.
Vape off the bus. You guys want to vape? That's fine. You do it outside, not on the bus. Off the buses, ladies. Yes, you.
No, he need to go. I don't want to go home. I know
You. Yes, you. Off the bus.
What did I do?
You vaped. I saw you. I just saw you.
How do I know my dad?
Yeah, well, tell your dad that you're getting off the bus because you were vaping. I just looked at you. I'm on the mirror. I'm looking right at you. Yeah, it is. Because vape is not allowed on the bus. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It is that serious. I know, it is not to you. I know, it doesn't matter. The bus ain't going anywhere, so you guys move.
Support the driver. Dude shouldn't have to deal with this BS. Every teenager's favorite line is, "It's not that serious." I wish there were more bus drivers like him. And overwhelmingly in the comment section, people were in support of the bus driver and in support of not just like putting teenagers off the bus, but letting them know that there's consequences for their actions when they act up on public transportation. So now let's go all the way to Pittsburgh. This young lady's name is Ashanti Jones. She is a principal at a middle school in Pittsburgh. Check this out. She takes a picture of herself and she says, "Oh, nothing, just writing PRT. That's the transit system in Pittsburgh, by the way. Because I got complaints about my middle schoolers on the bus. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them." Side note, they were well behaved at the bus stop and on that bus. They will be telling all their friends tomorrow that I really got on the bus, and we can do it again tomorrow because I got time today. Seriously, Principal Jones. And I'm pretty sure if she was present, they were great at the bus stop and on the bus. But yeah, clearly they were not prior to the principal riding the bus. But shout out to Principal Jones and Pittsburgh. Bus operators all over the world appreciate you. We wish more principals and teachers and school staff would do the same thing. I'm not expecting the teenagers, especially the middle schoolers, because the middle schoolers can be the most out of control sometimes. But I'm not expecting perfection. You don't have to be sitting there with your hands folded the whole time, not saying anything. Like, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna joke, you're probably gonna crack some jokes on people, on the bus, on your friends, whatever. I get it. You're gonna be a kid. You're gonna be a teen. It's understandable. But some stuff is completely out of control. The entitlement, the disrespect. Principal Jones did get some feedback, of course. Love this. Show them you mean business about them. That's right. That's dope. Worship hands. Go big sis. Teach me the game. Ghost. Let them know. Great leadership, sister. That's called love, and you can't chastise a kid before you show them you love them first. Yeah, so you show them you love them. Get to some chastisement, some chastising, some talk the talk, walking the walk. Awesome job. Right, I know the feeling, riding home with the kiddos every day, and they play no games with me at all. Secretary Kelly Elementary School. You're the best. Love it. Love it. So overall, positive feedback for that principal and positive feedback for me too. It's greatly appreciated. I know the bus operators out there that operate for PRT in Pittsburgh, whoever was affected by you riding the bus and helping those kids to be a little bit more calm, I'm pretty sure that operator and or operators appreciate you. you. That is a kind gesture. You went above and beyond what's required of you to show the kids that you care, to also show the public, the general public, that you care about what's happening because they are being affected, because they have to share the buses with everyone. This is not a personal private bus service. So in no way, shape, form, or fashion is this video to bash the teenagers and the kids. Again, a lot of them are great. A lot of them are good. Some bus operators just misunderstand the kids. They're not going to be perfect, just like the adults are not perfect. We have adults acting the fool on the bus all the time. Let me know what you think about this situation.